Hey there, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic now, the moment that you watch this video. And one thing that I just want to put out there is that I am not a perfect person. I'm not the perfect entrepreneur. I'm not the perfect business owner. I struggle. I make mistakes. I don't get every single deal that I have conversations with. Every person that I don't talk with isn't like biting at the bit to work with me, to become a client. And so I just want to be able to put that context out there, because I think sometimes you can watch these videos and it seems like, hey, everything looks so buttoned up, seems so, well polished. I can talk very fluidly. That's probably an advantage I have. I can talk completely off the cuff and it can come across very smoothly. However, I'm flawed just like many of you are. And so because of my flaws, I don't focus on them, because I know that everyone's got them. And I know that if I work at my activity and keep pushing forward, good things will come. I know for a lot of people, that can be a bit of a struggle, where they want things to come right now. It's that impatience. And I get it, especially when you're entrepreneurial. You might want to leave that job that you're currently at, and you have this side hustle and you want it to explode, but it's just not there yet. So give yourself some time. I tell people typically 5 to 10 years is what it'll take to get you to where you want to be. And so don't get overly frustrated with yourself. Allow yourself the opportunity to grow into the person that you need to become. Building up that character of, in a sense, in your mind, this perfect entrepreneur, this perfect business owner, it's going to take some time. And the thing that I will tell you, when you get there in 5 years or 10 years, whatever that number is, you're still going to see that you have flaws. There's still going to be voids that are existing for you as a business owner. And so for me, I find a lot of value in talking with other professionals, other business owners, other employees, other managers, other leaders in the community. And for me, that becomes a very good kind of thermometer for me, or even a measuring stick of knowing kind of where I'm at. And not that I'm comparing my story or my journey to them. It just helps me know that when I ask them kind of their input, they're giving me their best case scenario, their best advice, their best thoughts, and it doesn't take away from what I'm doing. So let me just give you an example. I was just talking with one of my partners down in Madison, and I was telling him, so that's like a 3-hour drive away. So I was just talking with him about, hey, so one of the things I'm falling behind is some of the administrative stuff. So I'm running quite a number of meetings, networking, and then actual meetings. And so I'm running, and I even ran a meeting on Saturday, and so I'm falling into the issue of being able to do some input stuff. So he said, hey, why don't you try this? Why don't you, next time you sit down with the client, then just do it right there, right? Go through that paperwork right there. It's like, okay, let me try that. And he said, one of the things that a lot of people are doing is trying to shove all their appointments running Tuesday to Thursday, and then Mondays and Fridays making it a little more of an administrative day. And so I'm going to have a look at my Mondays and see if I should be changing the structure of my Monday to give myself more time to be able to do some of this administrative stuff. I point over here because I'm literally on a conference table, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, really like 3 main piles here that I'm getting through. And I know there's another pile of business cards I just need to update and upload onto my phone. And for my phone, I use cam cards, so I take a photo of it and I upload it, but it still just takes time. And so I need to be able to do that. So one of the things he said, Sherman, he's like, so a lot of people will end up doing that. They're watching a movie or something. They're kind of end of the day, they're winding down, and they'll just do that stuff when kids are asleep and they're just kind of hanging out at the house. So see if that's helpful for you. And so we'll implement that and see how that continues to work. So the thing that I would say to you is, if you find yourself kind of missing something, right, where it just doesn't seem to be running smoothly, talk to other people. What are they doing? What do they find to be successful in regards to what you might be missing? And it is that old adage that you don't know what you don't know. So if you don't think that you have any kind of issues, maybe talk to other people what they're doing to be able to drive higher income, to be able to be more effective with their time, and they're going to give you some of their best practices of what might be helpful, might be ways for you to be able to take your practice to that next level, or take your business to that next level, take your leadership or your people skills to that next level. Again, whatever it is, the different things that you need to be working on or feel like you should be working on and taking it to that next level. Sherman's out.